Evening, brothers and sisters. It's Father John, pastor at St. Robert's and Good Shepherd, coming to you on early evening, Monday, March 23rd here, another day of big changes, especially in our state. I'm sure you're aware at this point that our governor has issued a stay-in-place order to really limit our activities, to try and limit the spread of the virus. And so that's certainly the big news today. More changes. I was waiting today to hear what our bishop might say, any new directives or guidance for our diocese. He hasn't issued anything in general, and so at this point, because the executive order doesn't speak to or doesn't limit worshiping in places of worship, we're still going to keep our churches open and still have our times for confession available, because that's an important and essential sacrament for many of us. Again, just that encouragement in all of this, then we really want to try and heed this order and to follow it as individuals and certainly as parishes. Again, the goal is to just kind of limit interactions and to both slow the spread so our hospitals aren't overwhelmed, and to bring it to an end as quickly as possible. So to that end, our parish offices will be closed now starting tomorrow, both at St. Robert's and Good Shepherd. I envision them being closed all the way through April 13th there, Monday, April 13th. The bishop may ask us to close the churches. I don't know about that, or we may deem that that's the right course of action in the coming days, but at least for right now, they'll be open. However, Good Shepherd was going to be open during our parish office hours, and without parish office hours, at least for right now, the times will be much more limited to just when Father Anthony and I are there hearing confessions. We are looking into maybe it would be best to transition to these drive-by confessions to help limit even more interactions, but still be available for that sacrament for those who need it during these days. So to stay tuned for that. The other big couple of areas focus today was just a follow-up to our masses. We tried to live stream a mass from St. Robert's and Good Shepherd. Many tried to tune in. Thank you for that. As you might be aware, we weren't really successful with our live stream from St. Robert's, and we have really discovered that we need to do some more hardwiring to make that live streaming possible. Because of the sheltering in place, we'll probably have to wait until that's over. So we're going to try and record some masses at St. Robert's and then post those to Facebook, to YouTube as well, we hope, and to our website. So stay tuned for that. And we'll still be able to live stream from Good Shepherd our Sunday masses, maybe a few more masses beyond that, but that's still the plan there, because that was a little more successful, thanks be to God. So the other thing we're working on is actually we're going to be hoping this week just to reach out, starting with especially our more elderly and senior parishioners, just giving a call and checking in and seeing where everyone's at and just making those connections. And if you want to be a part of that, if you'd like to help make phone calls, we'd love to help you share in that great blessing and give you that opportunity. So we just invite you to go to the websites. That's where we are signing up to be able to kind of direct all of those, this new process and calling everybody. So, but as staff too, we're going to be trying to do that. I guess finally, it's just an encouragement. A lot of changes, and now a few more days, at least now 3 weeks of, and even more, trying to just keep this social distancing to bring this virus to an end as quickly as possible, and to make sure our hospitals aren't overwhelmed with the sick. And so let's pray for that, and to remember God is with us, and there are graces and blessings in the midst of this, special ones, to ask for that grace to be able to have our eyes open to that and to be aware and to be able to receive. So in regards to it, please keep encouraging one another, keep reaching out when we experience discouragement, fear, anxiety, bitterness, anger, even to any feelings like that, just to be on our guard and turn to the Lord, to ask for his help, to be quick to reject those and where they might lead, and instead to open up our hearts to God's presence and his love. And even in these very difficult times, again, it's hard to wrap my mind around what will happen around Easter. It's kind of too painful right now, but we're in this together, and I'm certainly here for all of you. And Father Anthony, we're here for you, and we're going through this together, but God is with us. And so keep praying, and we will we'll talk again soon. All right. Good night. God bless.